Saturday's win inside Kinnick Stadium was Iowa's largest over Minnesota since 2008 when Iowa defeated the Gophers 55-0 inside of the Metrodome. This Saturday's game had a lot of Hawkeye hallmarks, a good running game, a defensive touchdown. However, it was the trick play, a flea flicker, that Iowa fans haven't seen in years. But we start with the women's basketball team, finally ranked and as tournament tested as any team in the country. Bluder's bunch finally cracked the top 25 after knocking off its sixth, yes, you heard me right, sixth ranked opponent this past weekend in Ann Arbor against the Michigan Wolverines. The 24th ranked Lady Hawks are the only team in the country to play at least 3 ranked opponents and still be unbeaten against ranked teams.
Here's Ian Martin with highlights.
Thanks, Lauren. Herky versus Goldie in Kinnick Stadium, and this was some honest foreshadowing from the mascots. First play of the second quarter, Iowa already up 3-0, and Mark Wiseman runs it in, his only touchdown of the day, but it was part of a 177-yard effort by the transfer from Air Force. Now for a bit of trickery from Iowa. Wiseman takes the pitch and gives it right back to James Vandenberg. Jordan Cotton wide open for his first career touchdown. Comes a year after he caught his first career pass, also against Minnesota. Now third down, still in the second quarter, Iowa up 17-0. Vandenberg throws to Ray Hamilton, complete for the long pass. He would eventually set up a Vandenberg quarterback sneak to put Iowa up 24-0 at halftime. Gophers got on the board, Max Chartel with a touchdown pass, but that is all the meaningful points that the Gophers would get. It was a tough day otherwise for Chartel, who had a few picks and took some hits. James Morris with the sack in the third quarter, and then in the fourth quarter on third down, Hitchens gets to him. Anthony Hitchens with the sack, forcing a punt. The punting unit was out all day for Minnesota. Not this time, though. On fourth down, Minnesota trying to stay in the game, and instead Christian Kirksey picks off Chartel. Chartel actually the only tackler that even had a chance, and instead Kirksey high steps him, goes all the way in for the score. Iowa up 31-7. They would win 31-13. They retain Floyd of Rosedale and bring home the bacon.
We played together when we were 14, 15, 16, 17, all the way up.
Despite being from Georgia towns more than 200 miles away, Caleb Cowherd and Chevy Clark know one another well. The two played together in the summers for the East Cobb Astros in a league equivalent to American Legion baseball. Then, during the 2010 MLB draft, the duo were taken 12 picks apart in the first round by the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
It was really cool. I remember calling him right after the draft.
Well, first thing we said is, are you going to sign?
Good stuff. Should I sign?
It's like, yeah, we're going to sign.
Now, after the better part of 2 years spent at different minor league clubs, the Southern boys are reunited in Cedar Rapids, a much different, much more Midwestern town. But the two say where they play won't affect their play, especially because the Colonel's newest third baseman and center fielder know they're lucky to still have a piece of home with them.
I mean, that doesn't happen much. To get drafted by the same team in the same round, it doesn't happen much. And that was a big opportunity for us to just go through the system together.
As for the future of the pair, Colonel's manager and former big leaguer Jamie Burke says he wouldn't be surprised if the pair are gone by the end of the season, called up to the higher levels together. Ian Martin, Daily Iowan TV Sports.
For the exhibition game this afternoon, what do the Hawkeyes look to get out of it?
Well, you can get a lot of different things out of the exhibition. Try out different players, different rotations. Also try out new plays, new defenses. We'll probably see some up-tempo, some slowdown, and probably every single player is going to get at least a couple of minutes on the floor this afternoon.